So I just like, no, we're just no, we're not, no. So I didn't think I was pregnant. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how I found out I was pregnant and everybody's reaction and everything that's going on right now. So on my doctor's notes, it says that I got pregnant around, I want to say June 8th or 11th. I can't remember the exact day. So that's what they're saying, that I got pregnant on June 8th or the 11th. And then I didn't know. Like, I didn't know I was pregnant. I had a feeling like something was off, but I just didn't know. Currently, I'm not with him anymore. He's not gonna be in my son's life. And today, we're gonna start with summertime. So it was around like June, and I was out doing things I shouldn't have been doing with people I shouldn't have been doing things with, and I did it. And then I ended up going home, and I just felt kind of off. So I told, at the time, she was my best friend. So that's another story time for another day. So I got home. I just felt a little off, but I didn't like think nothing of it. So I kind of was just like, what I didn't know. Like, I just felt like it's normal, like it's just me. So fast forward, I didn't get my period that month, but I didn't realize it. Like, every month I get my period, and I'm just like, ugh. So I kind of try to block out them days, because it's like, why think about a day that you just kind of despise? So I just like, no, we're just no, no, I was pregnant. So at the time I told my best friend, and I was like, at the time she was my best friend. So I told her, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm pregnant. And we just laughed, and we were like, no. So I didn't tell nobody. But fast forward to like August, she ended up moving out over some other stuff. That's another story time. Over some other stuff, she moved out, and just a lot of stuff was going on between us. And I just was like, so she called my grandmother and was like, oh, Royalty's pregnant. And I said, and so my grandmother kept asking me, she was like, are you pregnant? I said, no. Like, I'm still in shock myself. I'm like, I'm not pregnant. There's no way I can be pregnant. No way. No. Me? Pregnant? No. I wouldn't believe it. So she was like, okay, I believe you. So then the girl called back again and was like, yeah, Royalty's pregnant and this, that, and the third, all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not pregnant. So my grandmother texted me and said, are you pregnant? Just tell me the truth. Because at this point, it's ridiculous. And I said, what's ridiculous? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I was lost. And she was like, are you pregnant? And I was like, no, I'm not. She was like, okay. So people started talking about it. Like, a lot of adults started talking about it. And it got back to my grandmother. And my grandmother was like, at this point, I'm over it. Like, we're going to take a test. So one night I'm on the phone with my brother, and me and him was talking. His auntie used to stay next door. He's not my blood brother, but his auntie used to stay next door, and he was the next door neighbor. He used to mess with my best friend, and so that's how we became brother and sister and stuff. So after a while, like, I don't really want to say like we got really close really fast, but like we did. Like, after she left, we talked about a lot of stuff, and we were just like, wow, like, we have a lot in common. We know a lot, we've seen a lot, just a lot. So I was just like, okay, So that's how we became brother and sister. But anyways, I'm on the phone with him, and I'm talking about, like, we were on the phone, it was like, I'm gonna say like 7 o'clock at night. I had my little red light on in my room. As you guys can see, my room's a little mess. I'm sorry. So, I'm rearranging for the baby, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Genuinely. But, basically, we were on the phone. It's like 7 o'clock at night. I had my red light on, and we're talking and stuff. And my grandmother knocks on my door. And I was like, hold on, brother. And so I unlocked my door and I opened it. And I said, yeah. She had me to test. She said, go take this. And I just looked. I was like, okay. Like, then I thought to myself, I'm not even pregnant. So why am I tripping? Like, why am I stressing? I'm not pregnant. So I went and I took the test. But then I was like, what if I am pregnant? Like, it just started dawning on me. So I was like, no, I'm not going to take this test. So I had peed a little bit, but then I stopped peeing. And I was like, I just got to do it. So I peed on the stick, and I gave it to her. And I was like, I'm not even pregnant. So I just started laughing. So I got on the phone with my brother. So he was like, what happened? I was like, she just let me take a pregnancy test. He said, are you pregnant, sis? I said, no. Why would you ask me that? No. He was like, I'm just making sure. You don't got to jump on my case. I'm just making sure. I said, okay. So, I want to say, like, as we sit on the phone for like 5-6 minutes, she knocks on my door again. And so she opens the door, because I didn't lock my door, because I wanted her to be able to walk in, so she could tell me the answer. Like I told you, like, I wasn't pregnant. So, she walked in, and she was like, you're not going to tell me? I said, tell you what? Like, I'm not pregnant. She had me the test, and she said, I'm here for you for everything you decide to do. Whatever decision you make, I'm here for you. So I said, what? I was just like, what? Like, I just didn't know what to say. I was like, oh my gosh. So then, me and my brother were on the phone, and he was like, sis, what happened? What the test say? He said, it better be negative, and I was like, what? Like, I opened the package and I looked at the test. I said, and I was just looking at the test, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really pregnant. And my brother was like, what? FaceTime me. He clicked the camera, and so he looking at me, he was like, show me, you're lying, you're not pregnant. I would show y'all the test, but after a while, like, the second pink line kind of like faded away. So like, yeah. But I have another pregnancy test somewhere. I'll show it to you guys if I find it. I will take a picture and post it right here or right here, wherever I find it at. But I was just like, wow, like, I'm pregnant. That's crazy. So then my brother was like, bro, you're not pregnant. Stop saying that. Show me the test. And I was like, okay. Like, and I was just smiling at him. He was like, show me the test. And I was like, okay, stop yelling. And so I showed him the test, and he was like, he just hung up. And I was like, thanks. Well, so much support. Like, I felt so good. Like, thank you. And I called him back, and I was like, why you hang up with me? He was like, I cannot believe my little sister is pregnant, this, that, and the third. He said, out of everybody, I would have thought she got pregnant first. He told me my best friend. I was like, yeah, you know, it's okay. It's okay. So I was just like, wow, like, I just didn't want to be pregnant. So, I went a while with, like, I'm sorry, my ice cube gazing, y'all. It's just, I'm not so used to looking at the camera. So, okay, there I go again. So okay, I'm gonna try to, like, look directly at you guys. It's so hard. I promise you, it's harder than y'all think. I gotta get more used to it. But disclaimer, I will be posting more videos, just take your time. But back to the story. So I just was like, brother, like, I know I'm pregnant, just calm down. I don't decided to make this decision, this is what you're gonna do. So I didn't live with my mom or my dad. I didn't live with my mom or my dad. So that's another story time. So I was like, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna tell them, because my mom, I honestly don't really tell her a lot, and then my dad, I'm like a daddy's girl, so me telling him anything was just a long time before I told him. Let me tell you that. So I was scared to really tell my dad. So we had talked the next day. No, the end of that night, I just was like, I'm not pregnant. Like I promise you, I just thought to myself, like, I'm not pregnant. Like, this gotta be a false alarm. So then I called him and I was like, we're gonna call him. What are we gonna call him? We're gonna call him Purple. That's what we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him Purple. Purple. Okay. So I called Purple and I was like, I'm pregnant. And he hung up. And I was like, didn't nobody tell you to hang up? So I called him back. He declined my call. So I texted him and I said, so this is how you feel? And he was like, I already knew. I was just waiting for you to tell me, but I don't think it's mine. I looked at my phone like, what? You knew? And so my fingers got to typing real fast. And I was like, first of all, why you ain't tell me this is a decision we had to talk about? And I just started going off. And then I was like, and then I sent it, and then I was like, I kind of just have to not be so angry, because I feel like that's not good for me. Like, that's what I kept telling myself, and I just was like in a state of mind where I'm like, if I am pregnant, okay, yeah, okay. But I didn't want to be. So it was very shocking for me. Like, me, myself, like, everybody I didn't think I would be the first one pregnant. Out of my cousins and my sister, like, I thought it would have been somebody else pregnant before me. But it ended up being me. Ooh. Yeah, I was scared. So about a week later, my granny scheduled me a doctor's appointment with the OBGYN, and we went in and they started doing their tests and stuff. So fast forward to about September-ish, we were supposed to find out his gender in September, and I ended up moving out of my grandma's house and into my auntie's house, which is where I currently stay, as y'all can see. And so I moved out of there and moved into my granny's house, and we just were talking and stuff about how everything was gonna go. And currently I'm 17 as of yesterday. So yes. So in September, right after I moved into my auntie house, it was homecoming. So I didn't get to go. I didn't want to go. That was the thing. I didn't get asked. So I was like, I don't want to go. I didn't get asked. Don't want to go. I don't. No. So I didn't go. And so I stayed home that weekend. But I got a lot of texts why you didn't go, and how come you didn't just go with me, and you would have so much fun. And I was just not really in the mood. I don't remember. I just found out I was pregnant, and I barely was able to fit a lot of my clothes at the time. In September, I was barely able to fit a lot of my clothes. A lot of my jeans I couldn't put on because my belly was already starting to poke pudge at the bottom. I'm not gonna say pudge at the bottom. So I couldn't wear a lot of my jeans. So I was limited to tights. And let me tell you, tights be comfortable. I used to always want to wear tights, and now that I'm subjected to them, I feel a little offended. So I started wearing a few dresses, but when it got real cold, I was at this point, I'm stuck in tights. And my auntie, she bought me a whole bunch of tights, and so I have a variety now. I have a very large variety, which I probably will never wear again, and I'll probably see me in shorts and skirts and everything. Everything. So, yeah, so that was that. So around September, I had an ultrasound, and they were telling me, my ultrasounds were normal. From August to September, all my ultrasounds were normal. So all of a sudden in December, no. September, October. Okay, in October I had went to an ultrasound with my auntie, And usually when I went to my ultrasounds, my granny didn't go to the back with me, but my auntie was like, I'm here every step of the way, like boop. So I was like, okay, like I have somebody I can lean on. Disclaimer, out of this whole time, he didn't, like, Purple didn't want to be there. Like, he was just like, at this point, I don't want to be there, and you're too difficult, and I'm over you, and all this stuff. And I was just like, okay, like, I'm not going to keep arguing with you about stupid stuff. So I had cut ties. And I didn't feel bad. Like, I just was like, at this point, I need to do what's best for me and my son. Also, in the beginning of my pregnancy, I kept telling everybody I was having a son before I even found out. Like, I just knew. Like, all I ate, yeah. Like, I just knew. Like, there couldn't nobody tell me I was having a girl. You let the word girl slip out your mouth. I was like, no, it's a boy. No, it's a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy. No. So, couldn't nobody tell me it was a girl. So, back to the story. Anyway, so we get to my ultrasound in October, and they're like, his brain is swollen. They were looking at his brain, and they were like, we can't see. When you look at an ultrasound, if you turn your head to the side, you're supposed to see like a pigmented line, a white pigmented line, and like the ultrasound, and we didn't see that. And then when you look on the top of the head, like right here, you're supposed to see two lines that connect the two lobes, and we didn't see those either. And so we were like, so I had to go get an MRI, and I was just nervous. And when I told my dad, he was like, one thing my dad always tell me is like, stress about it and pray about it, but God don't listen to stress and prayers. So I just always like pray about it and I leave it at that, because if I stress about it, then I know I might get bad news. But anyway, so pretty much I wouldn't say like, I had really like just like mellowed myself out. Like when I went to get the MRI, I was like so blank. Like I was like everything about me was just like off. Like you could just tell like I just wasn't there. Like mentally, I was really hurting. Like I was just like, I hope my son is okay. So also in October when I got my ultrasound and found out that news, we were supposed to find out the gender. He didn't want to open his legs, and the one time he did, the umbilical cord was in the way. So I already knew it was a boy, but you know, we just had to wait another month. So November came around, and then they said the MRI looked good. It took them a little longer. Well, it didn't take them that long, but we went and got the MRI the end of October. So I got it in the beginning of November, and then I had an ultrasound, and they just looked at it again, and they were like, yeah, everything looks fine, but his brain is enlarged more than it should be. And I was just like, no, that's not good. Like and then that's where the saying came in. Stress about it and pray about it, but God don't listen to stress and prayers. And so I just like left it alone. Like I just was like, okay. And mind you, at the time I'm going to school. Like every day that I don't have a doctor's appointment, I go to school. So I was just like really like appalled how like I was like, maybe I'm just doing too much at school, or like, and my doctor was like, it's nothing you can change, nothing that you can bring or happen or anything. It just happens. And so he was like, we're going to do more tests and we're going to monitor you more closely. And we were like, okay, we feel better about this. Okay. I want to say in November, when we went to our ultrasound, we had got like the news and stuff, how everything was better, but his brain is still enlarged. So in December, we went again, and they were just telling us the same thing, how it was enlarged, and so they had me on every week monitoring, so I would go every week. And then around Christmas, that was just like, I went to another ultrasound, and they were just telling me how everything looks better, but his brain is still enlarged, and he is a little bit smaller than he should be. And with me being, I was 7 months at the time. So with me being 7 months, he should be in the 10th percentile, and he was only in the 2. His stomach and his legs were a few centimeters smaller than they should be for him to be 7 months. So I was like, okay, mind you, I've been going to the doctor for twice a week since December 23rd. I've been going to the doctors twice a week to get monitored, and then just monitoring is really when they just strap two little circle things. If I can find them on Google, I will post a picture. But monitoring is when they strap these two little circle things. One is to listen to his heart, and the other one is to monitor his movement in my belly. So they put the two things on there, and then they just watch me for like 20 minutes to make sure he's moving actively for 20 minutes. If they have this little buzzer thing, oh my gosh, the first time they ever used it, I promise you, he was so angry. Like, he was kicking me so much. He kicked me in my ribs. I was hurting. I was just like, y'all had to use that like to wake him up. They were like, it's like an alarm clock. No, it just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I don't want to say like a vibrator in like a little like face washing thing form. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it, but if I can find that, I will link. I will put a picture of it in the description, or in right here. So what else? Yeah, so that was that, and then I was just like, okay, so I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and so back in December that my doctor was talking about, he had mentioned me giving birth at 37 and a half weeks or 37 weeks. And so he was just like, yeah, we might want you. We might. That's what he kept saying, we might. In December, my son weighed 3 pounds. It is now January 30th, and I had an appointment yesterday, and he weighed 4 pounds, 7 ounces. So he's gained a lot of weight, and I'm proud of him. He's working hard in there. So, I'm sorry y'all if I start like getting all sad, because this is such an emotional topic. So I had an ultrasound, and they were telling me everything looks good, but his right side is 9 centimeters, and that's normal. His left side is 14 centimeters, which is moderate, which is a mild, which could lead to a whole bunch of stuff. But with it just being one side enlarged, my doctor thinks that the swelling will go down. So like I said, I'm not stressing about it. I'm just praying about it. I don't know if it's a nurse or what they call it, but it's a lady that comes in and does my ultrasounds, and then my ultrasound doctor, I don't know what it is. My ultrasound doctor comes in and he'll overlook the ultrasound and probably like do a quick one and stuff. So my doctor was like, he walked into the room, the nurse had walked out, so we're in there, me and my yaya were sitting there and we're just talking and stuff. And so he walked in, he said, are you ready to give birth in a week and a half? I said, what? A week and a half? I'm only 35 weeks, baby. I still have 5. Calm down. So I was just like, no, like, what are you talking about? He was like, I thought we talked about this back in December. We talked about it, but we didn't agree about it. And he was like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and, okay, make the final call then. How you know I'm ready? I still probably gotta get my room together. As y'all can see, I don't see no baby stuff except in the corner right there, because I gotta redo my room, like I said. So yeah, so then I go to so he just was telling me how he thinks that it's better that I give birth at 37 and a half weeks, no later than 38 weeks, because we don't want him to go into distress if he stays in too long, or to lose oxygen or anything of that sort. So yeah, that's pretty much where I stand right now. That's currently. So I will do a part 2 to this once he's probably here and we've settled in. But there's more videos coming soon, so stay tuned. But yeah, that is my current story of my pregnancy, everything I'm going through. And like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Bye!